The investigation is led by officers from the Specialist Counter-Terrorism Command, and our officers arrived on scene within minutes. When they arrived, they found Sir David Amess MP, who had suffered multiple injuries.
David himself, man of the people, he was killed doing a job that he loved, serving his own constituents as an elected democratic member.
At just after midday today, Essex Police were called to reports of a stabbing in Eastwood Road North, Leigh-on-Sea. The response of the emergency services to this incident was immediate, and our officers arrived on scene within minutes. When they arrived, they found Sir David Amess MP, who had suffered multiple injuries. This was a difficult incident, but our officers and paramedics from the East of England Ambulance Service worked extremely hard to save Sir David. Tragically, he died at the scene. Today is a tragic day for the family and colleagues of Sir David, the community of Southend, and indeed for the whole of Greater Essex. Sir David has dedicated his life to serving the communities of Essex and Southend, and today he was simply dispensing his duties when his life was horrifically cut short. A 25-year-old man was arrested immediately at the scene on suspicion of murder. He remains in custody. A knife was also recovered at the scene. The investigation is in its very early stages and is being led by officers from the Specialist Counter-Terrorism Command. We made it clear at the time of the incident that we did not believe there was any immediate further threat to anyone else in the area.
This is a shocking and utterly despicable attack against somebody who was an outstanding MP and has worked tirelessly for their community for many, many years. My prayers are with Sir David and his family at this incredibly difficult time. I know from personal experience the passion with which he stood up for and represented this community. He had a big heart. I also want to acknowledge the officers who attended the event for their bravery and courage. It is vital that we give the police all our support to ensure that they can do their job at this time. For anybody who has information, please do not hesitate to contact the police.
Always under review. There is a review that's underway, has been underway in the last 24 hours. There is direct communication taking place right now. It took place yesterday as well with MPs, all 600 plus MPs, as to their whereabouts, what they're doing in their constituency to make sure that they are protected so that they can go around serving their constituencies in that open way, but in a safe way. It's important that that continues. Now, clearly there is a live police investigation taking place right now. There are obviously discussions around MP security too. And when we think of David himself, man of the people, he was killed doing a job that he loved, serving his own constituents as an elected democratic member. And of course, acts of this are absolutely wrong, and we cannot let that get in the way of our functioning democracy. So that is why there are measures underway right now. I convened meetings yesterday. I've been with the Speaker of the House and with the police and our security services to make sure that all measures are being put in place for the security of MPs so that they can carry on with their duties as elected democratic members. Less than 24 hours ago, David was in his own constituency doing a local advice surgery, which is something that all MPs do, week in, week out. And of course, David, as I knew him and as we all knew him, was just a passionate advocate and a champion for Southend, this wonderful, wonderful town. And with that, of course, he was a man of the people. He was absolutely there for everyone. He was a much-loved parliamentarian.